Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for watching another video. Tonight we're going to have a look at this awesome budget scope from CVLIFE. This is the Eagle Feather. It's a 4x16 variable scope. Let's check it out. And as always, guys, if at the ending of the video you want to purchase this awesome scope and help support the channel, make sure you check out the link in the description below because we do get a commission if you purchase this scope. And of course, before getting started, just want to thank the good folks out at CVLIFE for sending me the scope to review. Let's get started. Let's begin with the quick size reference. Here is a 12-inch ruler. So if I bring this over at the beginning of the objective lens here, it ends right about here. And you figure that's about another inch, so about 13 inches overall length. Up front, we got this massive 44mm objective lens that's going to let a ton of light in. And just to give you a size reference, so you know how big 44mm is, here it is next to a US quarter. And then over on the other side, we have a 36mm objective lens. Here's what that looks like. All right, let's get this on the scale so we get an idea for how much weight you're going to be putting on your rifle. Overall weight coming in at 1 pound, 12.2 ounces. And just to give you an idea for how heavy that might feel like, well, you figure a full bottle of water, about 16 ounces, weighs about 1 pound, 2.1 ounces. So the scope is heavier than that. Here's all the stuff you're going to get with your scope. Now, the rings come already pre-installed on the scope, so you're going to have to make some small adjustments to get them to make sure you're lined up correctly. You're going to get 2 flip-up lens covers, lens cleaning cloth, a lens hood, which is awesome when you're shooting in bright conditions. It's really going to help shade your objective lens. You're going to get 3 CR2032 batteries. 1 is already pre-installed, and of course, your installation tools. The finish on this scope is nice and even all the way around. It does not look splotchy or feel cheap like it's going to peel off. This is a one-piece 30mm tube. A lot of companies using that. It's either that or 1 inch, the 30mm being the bigger of the two. Also made completely of 6061 aluminum. Again, a lot of higher-end companies are using that aluminum. The waterproof rating on this scope is IPX6, meaning that this is 100% dustproof, and although not submergible, it can withstand heavy rain. Basically, there's a couple of O-rings here shutting this off from moisture. Now, this is also nitrogen purged. They basically push nitrogen in here, pushing out all the oxygen so that no moisture can form on the inside of this. Also making sure that when it's humid, that moisture that can form on the inside can't because there's no oxygen, which will stop mold and fungus from forming on the inside of the tube as well. Couple of other things before we have a closer look at the scope is the reticles are etched into the glass, so you don't have to worry about them falling off like cheaper versions. Also, the eye relief here is really good. It's anywhere between 3 to 4 inches, which means that you don't have to get your eye right up to the glass to see through the scope itself. That's a nice feature to have. Let's have a look at your eyepiece area, otherwise known as your ocular lens. Here's a look at your diopter. Spins very easily, very smooth. Right, with these little divots cut out in here. This is what you're going to use to really focus in on your target. Very clean. A lot of this is CNC machine now. Even up here at the focus ring. Nice little divots cut out for your fingers to sit in. Or if you want to grab these serrations, you can do that as well. This just glides. Again, this is a 4:16 variable scope. Got a lot of magnification here. Very smooth. Again, very clean. Let's have a look at your turrets. Right? Elevation clearly marked, this way for up, that way for down. Windage, same thing, clearly marked, 1/4 inch MOA at 100 yards, pretty much standard. And the way you're going to adjust these is you're just going to pull up on them and then do your adjustment. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's very solid clicks. And then when you're locked into place, you push it back down and it doesn't move. Very nice. Alright guys, over to the other side, and this is what makes this scope such a steal at an entry-level price. Not only do you get dual illumination, this is where your battery door is right here. You get red and green. We're going to have a look at that in just a second, but they're going to give you parallax adjustment. Now, this is going to help you take away one of the factors that might be making you miss your target. So you can go from 10 yards all the way to infinity. I don't know if I'm going to be that far, but I will definitely use it at 100 yards and in. But again, at this price point, it's hard to find a scope that's going to give you parallax adjustment. So that is absolutely amazing. And it just glides back and forth. Same thing like the other turrets, very smooth, very easy to adjust. Let's have a look at this dual illumination. Just to give you a close-up, your parallax adjustment is this inner ring, and your illumination adjustment is this outer ring. Each of your colors has 5 brightness settings, so here is the red on brightness setting number 3. And here it is on brightness setting number 5. Here's green at brightness setting number 3. Ooh, that's a lot more detailed. I like the way that looks. And here's a look at the green on brightness setting 5. Wow, that's outstanding. Another crazy feature you're going to pick up at this price point is fully multi-coated high-definition lenses. See that beautiful green coating? So up front, you got this massive 44mm lens that's going to let a lot of light through, and that's great. The more light, the brighter the image. However, with no coating, you're going to get a lot of that light that gets reflected back out. So this coating is extremely important for letting as much light into this lens as possible. Another job of these coatings is to make sure that the image that you're looking at is clear and crisp, and also to make sure that the color you're seeing is also accurate. Let's get this outside and see how it does. Once again, guys, this has been the Eagle Feather 4x16 variable scope from CVLIFE. If you're looking for a new target scope or maybe one just for hunting, but you don't want to spend a lot of money and not sacrifice features like high definition lenses, dual illumination, and even side parallax adjustment, this might be a great option for you. Well, alright guys, this is the ending of the video. Remember, if you want to purchase this awesome scope from CVLIFE, make sure you check out the link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.